What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. Okay, fire in the booth. I'll probably create a playlist of all my fire in the booths. I was initially going to just create a Mike Righteous playlist. I'll create that as well, and then I'll put his fire in the booths that I reacted to in there, and then whatever other songs from Mike Righteous I do. But then I'll have a fire in the booth playlist, so I'll put all of my fire in the booth reactions in here because I'm getting a lot of requests. So the first one that was on the list, I don't know if you guys just went in alphabetical order or what it was, but it was Akala. I don't know how to say his name. I guess I'm going to find out very shortly. Fire in the booths. Let's see which ones. I'm just going to tell you which ones have been recommended so you guys know what I am going to be working on moving forward. So I did Mike Righteous 2, 3, and 4. I got Akala or Akala, I don't know how to say his name. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Loki 1, 2. Wretch 32. I got 1, 2, and 5. K Koki or K Coke. And then Avellino Fire in the Booth 3. So these are the ones that have been recommended. If you guys agree with that, let me know down below. If you have other ones that you think should be added to the list, also let me know down below. Let's see, this is 8 minutes long. If it's anything like Mike Righteous, I think we should get right into it. I might be here for a while. 11 years ago. So this is another old one. The very first Mike Righteous one I did was 10 years ago. So we're doing artists that are a little bit older. Okay, here we go. Yo, first of all, hold on. I have to point out this comment though. Let me check my view. Can you guys see this comment? Yeah. The top comment. This man should get a knighthood just for making Charlie Sloth shut the F up for 8 minutes. Okay, so I guess Charlie's gonna be pretty quiet here. Let's find out.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Yo. Okay, yo.
I like you. You're like a tiger.
Yes, I grew up on a dole in a single parent family. Been through a little bit of tragedy. Yes, I was around drugs and violence before the day that I started secondary. That's part of it, not half of it. Get the picture, the rest ain't necessary. Growing up, got a little caught up. That ain't even half of my life. Also given the knowledge of self, that is all we actually need to survive. If you saw me, age 9, reading Malcolm, just fine. Teachers still treated me stupid. Students that couldn't speak English, they put me in groups with. The irony is, some of the first man to give me schooling, you were called Jack.
Yo, the delivery. What he's saying is crazy right now too, right? He's kind of giving you a history on himself. The part I really liked is this is part of my life, not half. Okay.
Just fine. Teachers still treated me stupid. Students that couldn't speak English, they put me in groups with. The irony is, some of the first man to give me schooling, you were called youngsters. I already explained that we know what the truth is. They used to say don't be like me. Yeah, I got a name and dough on the street. Nighttime comes, I can't sleep. It's the part that rappers don't speak. We don't hit the road cause we're thugs. Don't come out the room, wanna sell drugs. If we got the right guidance and love, would we fight people just like us? How could I knock the hustle to get by? How do you think I ate as a child? Judge no one, done many things wrong. Just don't boast about it in songs, but listen to my older bars. I was just as confused as you probably are, but you grow when you learn. Travel, cut, one too many man, get caught up. One too many man that could have been doctors, end up spending the whole life boxed up. You learn if you study, so set out just to make them money. No cover, it's all about getting poor people to fight with one another, so it's logical that us killing our brothers, dissing our mothers is right in line with the dominant philosophy of our time, but time is a...
Look, I know we talked about it, but I just gotta mention it again. I know, it made sense, the comment exchange I had with somebody. Man, the name's not coming to mind. I apologize, I forgot your name, or the name on YouTube. But clearly, all the stuff that Charlie does made a name for himself and made him stand out amongst other DJs. But man, I just feel like his timing could be better sometimes. Those ad libs come in and you're kind of really into what the artist is doing, and the ad lib just pulls you away from it, right? I think there's time and place.
No cover, it's all about getting poor people to fight with one another, so it's logical that us killing our brothers, dissing our mothers is right in line with the dominant philosophy of our time, but time is a cycle, not a line, comes back around, you regain your mind, you be ready for the energy I challenge in my rhyme, remedy the pedigree.
Oh my god, time is a cycle, not a line. What a freaking dope way to say, basically history repeats itself, right? That's basically what he just said right there. Oh my god.
In line with the dominant philosophy of our time, but time is a cycle, not a line, comes back around, you regain your mind, you be ready for the energy I challenge in my rhyme, remedy the pedigree, the jeopardy of your mind when the world's this Leverage is a crime. We can all fight with the brothers over crumbs. Harder to fight the one who makes guns. We can all talk get $2. Harder to be the one who seeks knowledge. If we understood economics with no money's nothing, think nothing of it. Money is a means to get wealth, not the wealth itself. And don't get confused. Far from broke. All that you see me do.
That was dope. Money is a way to get wealth, not the wealth itself.
Get wealth, not the wealth itself. And don't get confused. Far from broke. All that you see me do I own, but I won't hang what I make around my neck. I know from where that the diamonds came, but I do literally own a library that definitely costs more than your chain. And businesses and property. Far from starving, I eat quite properly and I don't care.
Hold on, let me pull that back. That was dope. Like, you won't see, I guess he said you won't see me with a chain. I know where the diamonds came from. And that's the tough part, right? Like, people, at this point, it's impossible not to know the history of diamonds and know kind of what they're tied to. But, you know, that doesn't stop people. Sorry, just checking something. That doesn't stop people because they're shiny and we like shiny things.
Library that definitely costs more than your chain. And businesses and property. Far from starving, I eat quite properly and I don't care. Just said it for the kids. You need to know you're not broke to listen. Don't know what asset from a liability. They've never been shown nor told the difference. So,
dude, yes. I love this. I love this. This is what people need to know, and kids need to understand that, like, it's not about the brand you're like. I don't know where my wife got this for me, how to pick up chicks. I don't know where we got this from, but I think it's just like there's no brand. Like, I don't wear branded stuff. Like, even the branded stuff I have, like if I'm wearing like Adidas shorts right now, I bought, like, these are possibly 10 years old. I don't know if I should be telling you guys that, but whatever. Like I said, I'm not too prideful. But that part's so important, like to know the difference between an asset and a liability, and chasing the swag, the drip, the whatever the kids are calling it these days. That's all it is, man. You're throwing your money down the drain. That stuff's worth less than when you got it. It's not bringing you more money. It's not bringing you more value. It's just stuff. And it's stuff for the sake of impressing other people. Listen, nobody cares. If you walked by me and you had that thing on, like Gucci or whatever the hell people like to wear, I'm not going to go home and be like, oh my God, you know what I saw today? This kid, he looks... Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Don't, like, stop seeking the approval of other people and stop seeking to impress other people. That part, I'm doing a really long aside right now, but that part was so dope. Like him saying he has properties and businesses, that was so dope.
Just said it for the kids. You need to know you're not broke to listen. Don't know what asset from a liability. They've never been shown nor told the difference. So they don't change situation. Richest man in Britain is Asian. That's significant. Not coincidence. Asian people build businesses not by flossing, going out shopping, giving up the culture for everyone's profit. Who runs Bollywood? Indian people. Who runs our ish? So we shake our ass and dance as if racism just upped and vanished. But has it? No, it's right on course. You're beaten so bad you're trained to ignore. Let me not just make sweeping statements. Give me a second, I'll explain it. For small amounts of drug possession, there's more black people in jail in America than there is for rape and armed robbery and murder all put together. You can say they're just locking up thugs. Imagine they're in prison, every middle class kid that had ever held drugs. Oh, that's right, that'd be your kids. Bigger than that, what is going on with this? Prison in America's private business. They get paid $50K per year per in.
That was freaking dope, man. That was freaking dope. That's been a huge problem, to be honest. Like, that needs to change. The number of people that have been in prison for so long with, like, minor drug possession. He's talking specifically about the States. It's unreal. It's unbelievable.
Kid that had ever held drugs. Oh, that's right, that'd be your kids. Bigger than that, what is going on with this? Prison in America's private business. They get paid $50K per year per inmate by the state. Just wait, also legally are allowed to use their prison inmates as slaves. Cheap slave labor, big corporations, they come out of jail when they can't get a job. So when we celebrate going to jail, we are literally celebrating enslavement. Add to that the hood that you live in. Engineered social conditions.
Freaking dope. Yo, this is gonna be a long reaction. I apologize. It is what it is. But for him to, like, compare that to slavery, which it is, right? Like they're already getting money. Like, privatizing correction facilities is, like, ridiculous, and it clearly doesn't work, because then why isn't it working in the States, right? But for him to say, like, when we glorify these situations, I'm just paraphrasing, but when we glorify these situations, we're basically supporting slavery. That was crazy.
You're literally celebrating enslavement. Add to that the hood that you live in. Engineered social condition that breeds crime by design. Where do you think you get your... And you can say that they're just black, but I like to...
What did he say? Where do you think you get your what? Let me know.
And you can say that they're just black. Engineered social condition that breeds crime by design. Where do you think you get your... And you can say that they're just black, but I like to deal with facts. In the 1920s, you would have found in America black towns, prospering centers of economics to education to make you proud. But some people couldn't bear that the former slaves would not just slide down to the KKK and other hate groups. Burn those towns to the ground, killing hundreds if it ain't understood. You think you were always living in the hood? It's only been 60 years since they hung blacks and burned them, and that was so cool. They were your baskets, picnic baskets, even gave kids the day off school. Go see a lynching, have a picnic, it's fun to watch the little monkeys die. And people act a little dysfunctional. You wanna pretend that you don't know why. If your color means you can be...
It's hard for me to comment on this because I get really angry about this stuff, and I think a lot of people, especially like the youth today, don't understand how recent in our history this was. It's crazy.
You wanna pretend that you don't know why. If your color means you can be killed and you're powerless to get justice about it, is it difficult to figure out how you would then end up feeling about it? And that ain't excuses, just dealing with the roots of abuses that make a reality where a generation of young men speak of ourselves as dirt casually. That's America, this Britain. Something similar, some different. In this country, the first enslaved were the working class. What's changed? Worse jobs, worse conditions, most tax. Look where you live and yet you go to the pub. Friday night you will fight with a guy, don't know what for, won't fight with a guy. Suit and a tie who send your kids to die in a war. They don't send the kids to the rich or the politician. It's your kids, the poor British, get the same to go and die in a foreign land for these wars that you don't understand. Yeah, they say you are British and that lovely patriotism they feed you, but in reality you have more in common with immigrants than with your leaders. I know both sides of my family, black and white, are fed ghetto mentality, reality in this system. Poor people are dirt regardless of shade. But with that said, let's not pretend that everything is the same. When our grandparents came here to Britain, if you had a criminal record you couldn't get in. That ain't protected from all of the stupid abuses they will be living. Kicked in the teeth, stabbed in the street, many times firebombed our houses, put feces through our letterbox, and of course the cops did so much about it. Daily, up to the 80s, people spitting in my palm because I was a baby. But of course, that's a...
I think at this point, like, I gotta let it ride, guys. Like, oh man. I remember the first Mike Righteous Fire in the Booth I did, and I felt completely speechless the whole time. I think I've done a better job here, but I feel at this point I'm just getting overwhelmed. I'm trying to catch up and keep up. But this guy's just... I said this with the first Mike Righteous one, right? They're talking about slightly different things here, but it's just facts, man. Like, you can't argue with this. You can't... And it's just crazy. Like, this topic just makes me really angry, so I don't really want to talk about it too much. Let's keep going and see if he switches topics again.
Here to Britain, if you had a criminal record you couldn't get in. That ain't protected from all of the stupid abuses they will be living. Kicked in the teeth, stabbed in the street, many times firebombed our houses, put feces through our letterbox, and of course the cops did so much about it. Daily, up to the 80s, people spitting in my palm because I was a baby. But of course, that has had no effect on why today we are crazy. And none of this was for any good reason. They were just dark and breathing to ease the guilt now for all of this treatment, constant stereotypes and needed.
They were just dark and breathing. Oh.
Crazy. And none of this was for any good reason. They were just dark and grieving to ease the guilt now for all of this treatment, constant stereotypes and needed. So if I celebrate how big that my bricks that I'm flipping, clips that I'm sticking, chicks that I'm hitting, I'm playing my position. But if I teach a kid to be a mathematician, messing with the schism, how they gonna fill a prison when materialism is no longer our religion? What do you think we got now in Britain? Just like America.
When materialism is no longer our religion. Oh my God. I love this guy already.
All of this treatment, constant stereotypes and needed. So if I celebrate how big that my bricks that I'm flipping, clips that I'm sticking, chicks that I'm hitting, I'm playing my position. But if I teach a kid to be a mathematician, messing with the schism, how they gonna fill a prison when materialism is no longer our religion? What do you think we got now in Britain? Just like America, private prison, prison for profit. That mean when your kids go jail, people make money off it. So keep environments that breed crime, build more jails at the same time. Market badness to the kids in the rhymes. Long as rich kids ain't dying, it's fine. Get them to the point where some are so lost they actually believe if they don't celebrate killing themselves off. It's because they're soft. Was Malcolm soft? Was Marley soft? Tell me, was Marcus Garvey soft? Well, was Muhammad Ali soft? Nah, I think not, but they want us to think that the road is cool. Being on board is all we could do. We don't control the wholesale production, so who benefits from us moving the food? All thinking there's no way out of road life, but Malcolm X used to hustle on the roadside. And Marcus Garvey organized more than 6 million people with no Facebook or Twitter. Why is it something you can't eat? One of my own...
Oh, that's freaking dope, man. Oh my God.
Facebook or Twitter. Why is it something you can't eat? One of my own homeboys did a 10 straight in the boxing yard. Now what's he doing? Passing his doctorate. Don't tell me that it's too hard. Who trained you to believe you're inferior? Songbo Ebedo in Nigeria are the remains of an ancient moat dug 1,000 years ago. 20 meters wide, 70 down. Round the remains of an ancient town that's 400 square miles around. 400 square miles around. Please, please don't believe me. It was a documentary on BBC, but we ain't studying history. Too busy watching MTV. And MTV said, wear platinum. Now everybody wanna go and wear platinum. And MTV said, pop magnums. Now everybody wanna go and pop magnum. If MTV said, drink prune juice, you will start hearing that in tune soon. Hey, today I wore my Cartier. Is it now more important what I got to say? Oh, and I drive a Mercedes, by the way, so everybody listen to what I got to say. Does that make you all happy? But my head's still nappy. Think for myself, so some mad at me. But on the mic, ain't not one bad as me. All of this here's good for the rhymes. Put us in the same place at the same time, and it's clear to everybody I'm out of my mind. Some of these guys are running out of their rhymes. Clear to everybody that has got ears. I'm the guy that they just might fear, that they wanna get near, but they can't have a peer. Oh dear, I'm hard liquor, you just like beer. Front on the kid for another 5 years. Come to my shows and some cry tears. Mean that much to him, it's a movement. I don't speak for myself, but a unit. Black, white, man, woman. Anyone who respects truth we put in. Dudes are like no dinner, we're just pudding. Yeah, you're sweet, but no substance pudding. You can never ever be with a level on. Our songs get played out there in Lebanon. We speak for the people properly, not for the old fat guys in offices and the girls loving. It ain't fair, you can't even be bothered to comb his hair. Anyway, that's enough kissing my own ass. Back to the more important task of being so shower. I got half the hood screaming, knowledge is power. And I ain't saying that'll change rap back, but
Is that
it ain't fair.
Is that a UK term or UK slang or UK way to kind of do something to, he's so shower? What does that mean? Tell me.
You can't even be bothered to comb his hair. Anyway, that's enough kissing my own ass. Back to the more important task of being so shower. I got half the hood screaming, knowledge is power. And I ain't saying that'll change rap back, but I do know this for a fact. Right now there's a youth on your block with his hands on his face screwed up. So he don't care, don't give a that he won't let nobody call his bluff, but the words go in. Open your shackles, once that's happened there is no going backwards. You start to see what is really happening. Who the enemy you should be attacking is. So read, stuck on the block, read, sitting in the box, read, don't let them say what you can achieve. Cause when people are enslaved, one of the first things they do is stop them reading. Cause it is well understood that intelligent people will take their freedom. Cause if we knew our power, we would understand we can't be held down. If we knew our power, we would not elevate not one of these clowns. If we knew our power, we wouldn't get arrogant when we get 2 pennies. If we knew our power, we would see what everybody sees, that we're rich already. But never mind, MCs go run for your mummy. I'm hungry, I run for my tummy. That's enough, back to worshipping money. I'm off, back to the study. Man!
Wow.
Hey, Akala just burned the booth down, man!
All right, Charlie.
Hey, someone pass me that extinguisher! Oh! Hey, brother!
That mic has been burned.
Illustrate Records. Now that is what you call fire in the booth. Not only they come with real crazy flows, the bars are crazy, the punchlines are crazy. They had a message, man. What's going on, people? This is Akala, and we are going.
Akala, that's how we say it. They didn't say it on the thing, so I wasn't sure. Just gonna make sure we sub there. That was a friggin' dope recommendation, man. I feel tired. I was hoping to hit a couple more videos, but I feel tired after that one. I was gonna say something when he was saying knowledge is power. I just wanted to say, like, I talked to somebody recently, one of my friends. We were talking about this, and I was saying how, like, you know, we were talking about finances. I'm not gonna get too much into the details, but we're just talking about some of the stuff that I was doing right now to try and sort my family situation out for the future, plan ahead. And he was just, you know, we were talking about how a lot of people don't know about some of the stuff that we're doing. And I was just like, you know, yeah, it's on purpose. Like, how difficult would it be to teach people basic finance knowledge, how credit works, how interest works, just simple stuff, right? It would be easy to incorporate it in school. Like, we have all of these, like, useless classes that we have to go to as well. Like, why can't we just do this, right? But that doesn't fit the agenda, right? That doesn't fit, like, to simplify it as much as we can. Unintelligent people are easier to manipulate and control. If you're intelligent, you see the manipulation, you see the person trying to control you. If you're unintelligent, it's a lot easier for you to be a pawn in the game. right? Be controlled by propaganda, by biased media, all of the things that happen. So, man, that was so dope. That was so dope. Great recommendation. I can't wait to check out part 2. I see part 2 in the corner here. I'm going to do part 2 probably in the next couple days. That was amazing. Thanks for recommending that. If you're still here with me, I appreciate you riding with me the whole time and spending your time here. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.